A man riding a horse was speeding towards an unknown destination. It appeared as though he was heading somewhere very important. A passerby standing by the roadside shouted, "Where are you going?" The rider responded, "I don't know. Ask the horse." This story reflects how most people, like the rider, are controlled by their habits without even realizing where their life is headed. They aren't leading their lives. Their habits are. Habits can either shape a person for the better or break them entirely. Good habits enhance life, while bad habits can lead to chaos. The power of habits. Understanding this, today we'll explore 7 life-changing habits adopted by the world's greatest and most successful people, as inspired by the timeless book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. With the new year, 2025, around the corner, let us commit to making it our best year yet by implementing these habits in our lives. Habit number 1. Be proactive. The essence of being proactive lies in taking responsibility for your life. It means acknowledging that everything you are today is the result of your own actions and decisions. No one else is responsible. The book distinguishes between 2 types of people. 1. Reactive people. These individuals respond to their environment. For example, if the weather is good, they feel good. If it's bad, their mood sours, affecting their work. They blame external factors for their emotions and outcomes. 2. Proactive people. These individuals carry their weather with them. Rain or shine, cold or heat. Welcome to the Story Hub. In today's video, we'll dive into some powerful insights and book summaries that will help you grow. Don't forget to subscribe and share this with your friends and family for more exciting content. They remain unaffected and focused. Instead of reacting to their surroundings, they act based on their core values, carefully chosen and implemented in their lives. Language of reactive versus proactive people. Reactive people say, "I can't do anything about these circumstances." Proactive people say, "There's a lot I can do even in these circumstances." Reactive people say, "They make me angry." Proactive people say, "I can control my emotions." Reactive people say, "I can't." Proactive people say, "I will at least try." The key lesson is that being proactive means taking ownership of your life. Your current situation and your future are determined solely by your decisions, not by anyone or anything else. Habit number 2. Begin with the end in mind. Imagine workers in a jungle clearing a path with tools, making significant progress. Suddenly, their leader climbs the tallest tree, surveys the area, and shouts, "We're in the wrong jungle." This habit emphasizes clarity of vision. Before starting any journey or task, ensure you have a clear goal. Define what success looks like for you. Align your actions with your ultimate objectives to avoid wasted effort and ensure meaningful progress. By adopting these first 2 habits, you take control of your destiny and set yourself on the path to unparalleled success. Stay tuned for more transformative habits to reshape your life and make 2025 your most impactful year yet. A leader climbs a tall tree, surveys the surroundings, and shouts, "We're in the wrong jungle." This realization highlights the importance of focusing on the right goals from the start. Hard work without clear direction can result in wasted effort. Habit number 2. Begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind means starting your journey with a clear understanding of your destination. It's about knowing where you want to go so that you can assess where you are now and ensure each step moves you in the right direction. This involves setting a primary goal for your life and regularly evaluating whether you're still on the right path. Imagine climbing a ladder of success only to find it leaning against the wrong wall. This habit helps prevent such situations. It's based on the principle that all creations occur twice, first in the mind and then in reality. The two creations principle. For example, when building a house, you don't drive the first nail without a clear blueprint. You carefully envision the type of home you want, considering every detail, such as a living room for family gatherings, sliding doors leading to a patio where children can play. Only after crafting this mental image do you create a physical blueprint with the help of an architect. Once finalized, construction begins. This approach ensures clarity and reduces costly errors. A carpenter's golden rule, measure twice, cut once, emphasizes the importance of planning. Rushing without proper foresight often leads to regret and unnecessary expenses. Practical applications. This principle applies to all areas of life. Travel. Before embarking on a trip, you decide the destination and plan the best route. Gardening. You envision the layout before planting. Public speaking. You outline your speech before presenting. Fashion design. You sketch designs before sewing. By visualizing the outcome and planning accordingly, you set yourself up for success. The Success Blueprint. Every great achiever in history has adopted this habit. Their success wasn't just a result of hard work, but also of working in the right direction. Remember, impact isn't determined by effort alone, but by ensuring your efforts are aligned with the right goals. Habit number 3. Put first things. The first and second habits are prerequisites for mastering the third, prioritizing what truly matters. This habit emphasizes focusing on essential tasks aligned with your ultimate goals. As the essay, The Common Denominator of Success, suggests, all successful people share one critical trait. They prioritize the right actions consistently. Their success isn't accidental, but the result of disciplined choices. By adopting these habits, you lay the foundation for a purposeful and fulfilling life. Focus on the right jungle, plan with clarity, and prioritize what truly matters. They discovered that the key factor for success wasn't hard work, good luck, or even excellent human relationships, though all of these are important. The element that stood out above all was prioritizing what matters most, placing first things first. Their conclusion was that successful people develop the habit of doing what others avoid, not necessarily because they enjoy it, but because they understand its importance. The author shares a story about his wife, who was invited to be the chairperson of a community committee. Already overwhelmed with important tasks, she initially didn't want to take on the new responsibility. However, she felt pressure to accept and eventually agreed. She called a close friend to ask if she would also join the committee. After listening for a while, the friend replied, "Sandra, this sounds like a wonderful and truly admirable project. I'm really grateful you invited me to join. I'm honored, but for several reasons, I won't be able to participate. However, I want to thank you for the invitation." Sandra, feeling the weight of her decision, sighed and wished she had responded in the same way. This incident teaches us that we must decide what our highest priorities are. Along with this, we must also develop the courage to say no to other activities without guilt in order to say yes to what truly matters. To manage your priorities, start by making a to-do list at the beginning of each day. Review your tasks to identify the most urgent and important ones. These should take priority. After that, tackle tasks that are important but not urgent. Then, eliminate less important tasks, those that are neither urgent nor significant, such as unnecessary phone calls. Habit number 3. Organize tasks by priority. The key takeaway from this habit is to organize your work based on priority and to act accordingly. Habit number 4. Think win-win. The author explains that there are 6 paradigms of human interaction. 1. Win-win 2. Win-lose 3. Lose-win 4. Lose-lose 5, win 6, no relationship. Let's explore a few of these paradigms in detail. Win-win. The win-win mindset is centered on abundance. It believes there is enough for everyone. This approach recognizes that one person's success does not come at the expense of another's. Achieving win-win solutions means that all parties feel satisfied with the decision, which encourages commitment and a cooperative attitude. It sees life not as a competition, but as collaboration. Win-lose. In the win-lose paradigm, the mindset is, if I win, you lose. This approach is often found in authoritarian leadership styles, where one person's victory comes at the expense of others. Many people are conditioned to think this way, as this mentality is deeply ingrained from an early age, often leading to a zero-sum view of success. By adopting the win-win mindset, individuals focus on creating mutually beneficial solutions, which can lead to more sustainable success in all areas of life. The concept of power is profoundly shaped by family dynamics. When a child is compared to others, and their patience, understanding, or love is given or withheld based on that comparison, it can instill a win-lose mindset. 3. Lose-win. Some individuals are programmed with a lose-win mentality, which means they are conditioned to accept defeat in favor of others. These people often say, I lose, you win, and allow themselves to be treated unfairly. They frequently lack the confidence to assert themselves and avoid conflict to maintain peace. For these individuals, the idea of losing is preferable to confrontation, and they often seek approval or acceptance from others, even at the cost of their own desires. They are driven by the need for external validation, but are often fearful of expressing their own feelings or beliefs. This mindset, although passive, can be more detrimental than the win-lose mentality, as it lacks any real expectations, rules, or future vision. 4. Lose-lose. The lose-lose mindset arises when two stubborn, prideful individuals interact. In such situations, both parties will inevitably lose. Both are driven by revenge and the desire to retaliate, often failing to realize that the act of vengeance ultimately harms both individuals. This scenario often occurs in personal conflicts, such as a bitter divorce, where both parties engage in destructive behaviors. For instance, in a particular divorce case, a judge ordered the husband to sell all his assets and give half to his ex-wife. In retaliation, the husband sold his valuable car for a mere $50 and handed over the money. In response, the ex-wife fought back, and the cycle of bitterness continued. The result was mutual destruction, a classic example of a lose-lose situation. 5. Win-the-win mentality focuses solely on one's own success, without regard for the other party's outcome. People with this mindset want to win at all costs, often without considering the impact of their success on others. While this approach may seem practical in certain situations, it can lead to isolation, as the well-being of others is overlooked. Win-oriented individuals focus on securing their interests and leave the responsibility of others' well-being to them. While this may seem like a standard approach to success, it is not always the most effective when relationships or collaboration are involved. 6. Win-win. The most effective and practical mindset, according to the author, is the win-win approach, where everyone benefits. Most situations in life are interdependent, and in these situations, a win-win perspective is the best solution. This paradigm fosters mutual respect, collaboration, and success for all parties involved. It moves away from competition and focuses on finding solutions that benefit everyone. Successful individuals understand the importance of win-win thinking and actively seek solutions where all stakeholders are positively impacted. Habit number 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Consider a scenario where you have a problem with your eyes and visit an eye doctor for help. After listening to your concerns, the doctor removes his own glasses and hands them to you, saying, "I've been wearing these for 10 years, and they've worked wonders for me. You can try them." You wear the glasses, but the issue worsens. Frustrated, you exclaim, "I can't see anything. This is terrible." The doctor responds, "But they've worked for me. Why don't you give them another try?" This situation illustrates the importance of truly understanding someone's needs before offering a solution. The doctor made the mistake of assuming that what worked for him would work for you without first fully understanding your unique problem. This is a common mistake people make when trying to help others. They offer solutions without fully comprehending the other person's perspective. The principle of seek first to understand, then to be understood is essential for effective communication and relationships. It requires you to listen with empathy and try to see things from the other person's point of view before offering your own advice or solutions. This habit helps foster stronger, more collaborative relationships and ensures that your actions are truly helpful. Imagine you're facing an issue and you're struggling to see clearly. Everything appears blurry. When you visit the eye doctor, he offers a pair of glasses, saying, "I've been wearing these for years, and they've worked wonders for me." You try them on, but the problem worsens. In frustration, you exclaim, "I can't see anything. This is terrible." The doctor responds, "But they've worked for me. Try harder." Now, ask yourself, when you next need help with your vision, how likely are you to visit that same doctor again? I'd bet the likelihood is quite low. It's difficult to trust someone who doesn't accurately diagnose the issue before offering a solution. Similarly, when interacting with people, how often do we identify the problem before proposing a solution? The author suggests that if he were to summarize the most crucial principle he's learned about communication, it would be this: seek first to understand, then to be understood. This principle is the key to effective communication. If you want to communicate effectively with your spouse, child, neighbor, boss, or colleague, the first step is to understand them. Most of us want to be understood first, but rarely do we listen with the intent to understand. Instead, we often listen to reply. We either talk or prepare to speak, filtering everything through our own experiences, reading others' lives like a book we already know. Just as a skilled engineer will assess the forces and pressures at play before drafting a bridge's design, a great teacher will evaluate a class before teaching, and a thoughtful parent will understand before making decisions. The key to sound decisions lies in understanding. If someone has already decided before fully understanding, they will never grasp the full picture. Seek first to understand is a principle whose truth is evident across all areas of life, and in relationships, it is a powerful tool for success. Remember, understand first, then seek to be understood. Habit number 6. Harness synergy. When two plants are placed close to each other, their roots intertwine and enrich the soil, allowing both to grow better than they could alone. Similarly, if you join two pieces of wood, together they can bear more weight than they could separately. Let's break synergy down simply. No single individual can accomplish everything alone. If someone aspires to build a large empire, they will need the support of many individuals who are experts in various areas. For example, in a company, different teams of experts are responsible for manufacturing, marketing, and sales. By bringing these experts together for a single purpose, their collective strength becomes far greater than the sum of their individual efforts. Alone, one person may struggle to achieve success, but with collaboration, they can reach new heights. Once synergy is understood and applied correctly, it becomes a force that can achieve extraordinary results. Synergy is the greatest quality of leadership. It inspires, unifies, and liberates the greatest potential in people. The habits we've discussed so far are all steps toward creating the miracle of synergy. Habit number 7. Sharpen the saw. Imagine encountering a man in a forest, vigorously chopping down trees with a saw. You ask, "What are you doing?" He impatiently responds, "Can't you see? I'm cutting down this tree with my saw." Surprised, you notice he's visibly exhausted and ask, "You look tired. How long have you been working?" He replies, "I've been at it for over 5 hours and I'm worn out. It's a lot of hard work." You suggest, "Why not take a short break and sharpen your saw? I believe it will make your work go faster." The man responds, "I don't have time to sharpen my saw. I'm too busy cutting down trees." This scenario is like a driver saying they don't have time to refuel because they're too busy driving. Habit number 7 is about taking the time to sharpen the saw, a metaphor for taking the time to renew and refresh yourself. This habit encompasses the ability to balance and develop all 4 dimensions of human nature: physical, mental, spiritual, and social. As long as we are alive, we must continually make efforts to grow and maintain balance across these dimensions. Regularly dedicating time to self-care, rest, and personal development is essential to sustaining our effectiveness. Sharpening the saw is the foundation that makes all the other habits possible and effective. I hope you learned something new and valuable from this video and that you liked it. Friends, liking this video doesn't matter to me as much, but, from my heart, I say that making such videos takes both time and effort. When you like and comment on the video, it feels like our hard work has helped someone, and we'll keep making such great videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Story Hub, and share this video with your friends and family. For more book summary videos, make sure to follow me. Until then, stay happy and always keep your family happy. Goodbye.